Hey there, Sagittarius. How's it going? Hope everything's going good with you and yours. This is going to be your reading from the week of March 14th. We're going to be looking at your energy coming into the week, some challenges you might be facing, some outcomes, and some clarifiers for all that. And then we're going to wrap it all up with an oracle message. If this resonates with you at any point, you can, of course, boop that like button down below. Helps out the channel a ton. You can also subscribe to the channel if you really like what I'm doing here. And that'll let you find me a lot easier than just randomly searching for me here on YouTube. So let's look in and see what we got for your energy coming into this week. We got the Four of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Emperor here. All right. This is a really good energy. I like this a lot because the Emperor here is Aries card, so you may have Aries in your chart. And if you do, the nice little bonus means you're coming in a strong way. But even if you aren't, the Emperor means you are in a powerful position. Like the Emperor is all four of the minor arcana kings put together, right? So he's the King of Kings, the boss of bosses, right? And don't worry about gender. It's just energy, right? So it doesn't matter if you're male or not. It's just saying like, yeah, you are coming in a very strong way here. You're very mature, quite balanced as well. Like you can see with the orb and the staff here, that is the Emperor's masculine and feminine energy being quite balanced. So that's looking great. I love it. Saying you're ready for anything too. You can see here he's wearing his armor underneath like his more traditional clothing, saying like he's ready to be diplomatic, but he's also ready to go to war. So I feel like that's you as well. Like you're ready for all situations at this time. I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune here too, this is something you've been building up and building up and building up. Like there's a lot of momentum on your side here. And I feel like luck is on your side as well as you're making your own luck too, which I think is just beautiful. With the War of Wands, with the Four of Wands, I feel like right now you might be eyeing up trying to find someone to marry because the Four of Wands is a card of marriage. So it's quite possible that might be what you're looking into at this time, really trying to find your Empress, and again, doesn't necessarily have to be female. It's just energy, just that Empress energy. But it could also just be saying you're really focused on the future and focused on future happiness as well at this time, which is great. I love this. So let's look at some clarifiers for this. Oh, we got the Hermit popping out. Oh, and we got the Empress popping out. Look at that. Look at you. Maybe you just recently got married. Congratulations if you did. Let me know if you did. Always like to hear about that stuff. But we got the Empress, the Hermit, and we got another pop out for you. And the Two of Pentacles too. Yeah, you're definitely looking for something you can maintain here in the future with that Two of Pentacles. Something for sure that's like this is like a definite like this is what the future is going to be, and like we're going to have like our happiness, our authority all maintained here in the future, which is beautiful. With the Emperor and the Empress, that's big time divine counterpart energy, because like I say, the king or the Emperor is all the kings wrapped together. The Empress is all the queens wrapped together. So when you get one of each of those suits popping out together, when you get two of those, the couples popping out together, the king for the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, for example, you get a divine counterpart, right? And when you get the Empress here and the Emperor, that's big time divine counterpart energy. So that's looking beautiful here. Like I say, I think you're focused on finding your person. I feel like that person you want to settle down with. And for those of you maybe already found that person, you're really thinking about maybe getting to that next level with them, right? Maybe thinking about like marriage. What would that life look like between you and them? So I like that a lot. With the Hermit here too, I feel like you really have a good idea of where you're going too, because the Hermit here has the star in his lantern. The star represents his wishes and dreams come true, right? He uses that light to guide himself forward here. So the Hermit really saying like, hey, you know where you're going, you know where your end goal is, you know the path here as well. So I feel like you're heading in a really good direction here. If you're not already there, accomplishing those things you want to accomplish, which is absolutely beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Holy jumpins, I can't talk tonight. But the Hermit here as well represents Virgo, so you may have Virgo in your chart, and again, if you do, it means you're coming in a strong way as a nice little bonus there, and let me know about that if it is the case. So let's look at the challenges you might be facing this week. You got that Queen of Pentacles coming in, got the Three of Pentacles as well, and we also have the Knight of Cups here. So Interesting, interesting. For those of you who haven't found someone yet, you haven't found your Empress or your Emperor, the Knight of Cups talks about you're really hoping for them to come in. The Knight of Cups representing Prince or Princess Charming here for you. And the Three of Pentacles as well representing teamwork. You know, teamwork makes the dream work. And there's no greater team in my mind than, two people who are in a loving, happy relationship. You know, it's like you against the world, right? So I like that. Like that's kind of like a challenge for you. So I feel like for most of you, not necessarily in that situation where you're, looking to get married with your person, but it's more of like we're looking towards to find our person to get married to them. So that's there. But again, doesn't necessarily mean we're ruling those people out. Maybe right now it's kind of a bit of a challenge to see them in that light as the Knight of Cups, as that Prince or Princess Charming. It's kind of maybe a little bit of a challenge because you feel like there's that connection there for sure. Like it's undeniable, but maybe we're just going through a rough patch here. Maybe because of a third party, maybe a water sign with that Knight of Cups or an earth sign with the Queen of Pentacles here. So might be dealing with one of them. Maybe they're kind of causing some havoc here, disrupting the kind of team flow you guys got going on here. Again, with the Queen of Pentacles here too, the Queen of Pentacles, one aspect of the Empress, she could be telling us here that you're not doing enough to kind of nurture this relationship and grow it to that next step. You're not putting enough emphasis on that. I don't know if you can hear that little like that little smashing noise, or the little like crinkling noise in the background. That's Journey playing around here off screen. Hopefully you can't hear that, but just don't mind him if that's what you hear. He's getting a little excited down there. But like I say, with the Queen of Pentacles, might not be nurturing enough, might be growing things enough here with the relationship, really cultivating it, right? The Queen of Pentacles is like the master gardener in my mind. She's the one who cultivates this big, beautiful, lush garden. Like she cultivates it, she feeds it, she reacts to the different ways things are growing and creates something entirely beautiful with it. And I feel like that's kind of something maybe you've neglected a little here recently and need to work on that here with this relationship. So let's look into our clarifiers for this. Before we do, thank you so much for being here. Hope this has been helping you. I hope this has been resonating with you. If it has been, you can boop that thumbs up button down below. The like button helps out the channel a ton. You can also subscribe to the channel. Now's a great time to do so if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel. That way you can find me a lot easier through the weeks as I'm uploading this, either in your subscription feed. Oh, we got the Five of Pentacles popping out. Either in your subscription feed or just checking your profile and going into your subscriptions there too. So let's see what we got. The Five of Pentacles has appeared. What do we have to go with it? We got the Hierophant and the Nine of Cups. Yeah, because that Nine of Cups is saying we're close. Like we're real close, but we're not quite there yet, because after the Nine is the Ten of Cups, which is the happily ever after card. You're happy, whatever your dream life looks like, your happy home, happy family, all that good stuff. So we're not quite there. And I feel like the Five of Pentacles is telling us you're focusing a little too much on the fact that you're not there, rather than focusing on the good, with the Nine of Cups saying like, look how far we've come though. Look how close we are. We're almost there, instead of being like, we're not there. We're not there yet, right? Saying like, we're almost there though. Like we just need that little bit extra, like that little bit of extra seasoning here. So I think that's a good mindset to have here, is like the positive, right? The Empress talks about that too, the abundance mindset rather than a scarcity mindset too. With the Hierophant here, that's Taurus's cards, and again, might be dealing with the Taurus, especially where we were talking about that Queen of Pentacles, as Taurus is one of the earth signs, the other two being Capricorn and Virgo, which is back here with the Hermit. So again, might be dealing with an earth sign here this week. But the Hermit's just saying this might be tough for you to learn. Like this might be a lesson that's a little difficult for you to process or to kind of pick up on. And this is kind of your wake-up call for that, is to say like, open your mind up a bit, right? Open your mind to like abundance, open your mind up to learning, open your mind up to growing, right? It may feel like you two are like these divine counterparts, like you're destined to be together, but you can always grow more, right? Nobody is perfect, no couple is perfect, and there's always room to improve and to grow, right? So that goes even for the best of us. Like, not, I say the best of us like I'm in a fucking divine relationship, but I'm not. But even to the best out there, they can always be improved here. We got the Five of Swords, the Sad Squirrel, and we got the Ace of Swords as well. Sad Squirrel is one of two unique cards to this deck, and the Sad Squirrel talks about don't be like the sad squirrel. Like, he is a person who is like, you look at him here, he's got a club in his hand, and he is like, I am defending my stash, what is mine, and I'm being negative, and I'm not sharing, and I'm not growing with others, and I'm not willing to help each other. I'm being very selfish here, very self-centered. So that's really more of like a warning for the future. Don't get like the sad squirrel. You want to be like the happy squirrel, the other exclusive card to this deck. So just keep that in mind, right? Like, you don't want to focus all on you and neglect your partner, because then that means you're definitely not getting to that 10 of cups, right? It doesn't matter how good you are. If you're focusing all about like me, focusing on yourself, Sagittarius, you're not going to be able to grow with that other person, which is what that Queen of Pentacles and the Empress want. They want to grow, cultivate, share with everyone, right? With the Five of Swords here as well, again, don't try to be unfair, right? The Five of Swords talks about doing whatever you want to achieve your own ends, right? And you don't care who you hurt in the meantime, right? It's sort of like being this giant here, this overbearing presence that can defeat whoever they want, right? Because he's so much bigger than they are. And again, don't be like that. Don't take that kind of a mindset here. And with the Ace of Swords as well, here, Ace of Swords is saying you can't overcome this challenge, right? This kind of like time where you're just so close to getting everything you want. It's just, don't try to like self-sabotage here. Like, you can do this. You can overcome this and do it the right way. It's just a matter of will you, right? You can see here he's a little dinged up. He's got some band-aids on him here. And that's just to tell us that you might go through a bit of a rough patch. You might need to do some growing. You might get a little dinged up, maybe not physically, but emotionally, mentally. But ultimately, you're going to overcome this. You're going to, maybe have to change your mindset, change how you think, change how, you're processing things. But it's ultimately going to lead to you having a better future and a better tomorrow. So let's look at your clarifiers, and then we'll top this all off with an oracle message, wrap you up, send you home happy, I hope. If you're not already home happy, just give you that nice little cherry on top. So we got the King of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords again. Look at that. Like I say, you can overcome this. Like, this isn't insurmountable. This isn't something that like is gonna like destroy your relationship or destroy your hopes for the future. It's just saying like it's a challenge. And challenges are challenging for a reason here. So just be aware of that. Just know you can do this. With the Six of Pentacles again here, well, not again, but the Six of Pentacles reiterates that mindset we were talking about with the Empress, with the Queen of Pentacles here, is that you need to share and grow with others. You can see him being generous with others here. He's donating coins to the less fortunate here. And that doesn't mean you need to go out and what's going to fix this situation with you two or improve it is by going out and donating money to charities, though. Hey, do that too. It's always nice to help out the less fortunate, but it's saying that you need to be generous with yourself, with others, right? Like, you need to be generous with your partner. You need to be generous with your family, your connections in your life. Make it not about me, like that sad squirrel. Make it about us. Make it about we. Make it about this community. Make it about this relationship, right? Make it about those things. And with the King of Cups here as well, try to keep your emotions in check, right? The King of Cups here, he shows us that he is someone who is not bothered by this storm, by this rocky weather all around him. So things may not be going your way, but don't freak out about it. Don't kind of fall into the trap of being like, well, if nobody's helping me out, then I'm going to do it for myself instead, right? Because that's a reaction. That's a negative reaction to that. The King of Cups doesn't do that. He's like, oh, it's rough weather around here? Well, I'm still me. I'm still going to get through this, and I know at the end of the day my partner is waiting for me at home, or the person I want is waiting for me in the future, who I want to be with. Could also be saying as well that King of Cups here, if for those of you who are single looking for your partner, could be a King of Cups person, someone who has that kind of a mindset, who doesn't get their tail feathers all up in a fluff, who works hard, and who is someone who commands respect and doesn't, like I say, doesn't have emotional outbursts and things like that. They have things in check because they know what's important at the end of the day. So let's get your oracle message here to wrap everything up for you, Sagittarius. Hope this has helped you out. Hope this has resonated with you. And let's see what we got for you. All right. We got the not for you card, number 6. So maybe this situation just isn't for you. This mindset isn't for you. So let's see what we got. Not for you. There are times when it appears that no matter how deeply you desire something, no matter how hard you work at something, the results you seek always seem to elude you. It is as if you don't really get to be in the game and you feel like you're just watching from the sidelines. The appearances of this card indicates that you are not going to attain what you want right now, that indeed your dreams for that exact thing will not be fulfilled. Excuse me. This is a time to radically accept that not everything is available to you when you want it. Take heart, for there are benevolent forces who desire the best for you and have much clearer idea of what is for your highest good. Rejection is God's protection. Something much better that will make you truly happy is on its way. Trust this. So maybe saying for some of you out there, maybe if you're looking for marriage or you're looking for love right now, not exactly that happening for you at this time here or in the immediate future, but just saying that, something better is coming. You're getting redirected here. As they say, rejection is God's protection. I've also heard the phrase rejection is redirection. So I just feel like you're heading in a positive way. You're going to overcome any challenge you face, whether it be, having that marriage go into that next level with a person, or if it's finding that person as well. I just feel like you're going to be able to overcome this and find like the true what you're trying to get to here, regardless of the situation. So hope that helped you out. Hope that resonated with you, and I will see you next time.